Good evening. Welcome to NAIT Newswatch. There's a possibility the tuition freeze in Alberta could soon be thawed out.
Yeah, the province is expected to release its review on the tuition in the next few weeks, and the unknown outcome has students and student associations speculating as to what it means for educational costs in the future. Our Daryl Stranger joins us live from the South Lobby with more on that story. Daryl?
Yeah, guys, student associations are not necessarily against the tuition freeze, but their big fear is what's to come as a result of it in the long-awaited release of the tuition review.
You can never expect with certain changes like this where or how much tuition may spike, so it's a little concerning for a student as myself.
Josh Bark is a first semester radio and television student at NAIT, who is one of many people who are looking forward to the tuition review release, something the NAIT Students Association is also looking forward to with a few worries. Jason Roth, the advocacy director for NAIT Students Association, works closely with students and says the uncertainty around tuition is a concern. The province announced last week the tuition freeze will remain for one more year, but it's what happens after that that concerns Roth.
The risk, of course, is that when the freeze comes off, that they'll try to make up ground all at once. One fear is that they go through this 2-year analysis and then they just come back with what they had before, which was inflation.
Roth hopes the review includes set tuition increases for the next 15 years so students can plan for the future. It isn't just NAIT that is anxious about the upcoming tuition review here at the University of Alberta. The Students' Union is also voicing their concerns about what's to come.
So at this point, we've been pushing pretty hard to see the results of that review and to see something come out of the tuition freeze, which isn't just a continued, well, we're going to freeze tuition this year. We're looking for a long-term, predictable, and sustainable model.
Larson is looking for the province to also make tuition for international students more predictable, as he feels they are paying the price for the freeze, with the university facing a $14 million deficit.
So international students' tuition has been unregulated for a number of years, so it's often quite random. And it's often used as a measure to balance budgets at universities across the province. Here at the University of Alberta, we had a budget deficit of around 3.14%. Turns out international students' tuition went up around that exact number.
Now, along with increasing international tuition, the university also raised residence rates by about 4%, as well as meal plan rates, and non-instructional fees such as cost of entry and student union fees went up slightly.
Daryl, why is it taking so long for the province to come out with a tuition review?
Yeah, Tony, I talked to the Ministry of Advanced Education. They said they were just working out some of the finer details of the review, but after speaking with both student associations, they feel it's a political reason behind it as it's approaching an election year, and they feel it could be used as a campaign tool if they announce it at the right time.
How much can students expect to save in the final year of the freeze?
Well, Cass, the province says a university student taking a 4-year degree can expect to save about $1,500 over the course of their study because of the tuition freeze.
Thanks, Daryl.
That's Daryl Stranger reporting from the South Lobby.